Om Yogis, welcome to this practice with Sulis Minerva, the goddess of justice. It's come to lie down on the mat, take a strap with you, come into a reclined hamstring stretch with your left leg up, bringing the strap around the ball of the foot. Sulis Minerva is a fusion of the Celtic water goddess Sulis and the Roman goddess Minerva. She is a 2-for-1 kind of goddess and so a balancing force. Let's take that leg out to the side. This goddess comes with a little bit of fire, so she can be vibrant, burning even, and energetic. So inhale here, exhale back to center. Bring that leg across the body now. Hold and breathe. Sulis Minerva also comes with the water, so she can be healing or cleansing. So you never really know what you're going to get with her. So inhale here, exhale back to center. And take your left leg now to your right thigh for a reclined pigeon. Sulis Minerva is associated and worshipped at the Roman temple in the British city of Bath. A large Sulis Minerva head has been found at the old temple, along with many petitions that were left at the site of her statue, calling for justice over wrongdoers. Let's release your legs now, lovelies. Come into a hamstring stretch on the other side. The right leg is up now. Asking yourself, where might you be looking for balance in your life? And taking that leg out to the side. Exploring what action could you take in the pursuit of this balance. So inhale here. Exhale back to center. Now take the leg across the body. Contemplate this question. Do you need to water down your actions or fire them up a bit? Inhale here, exhale back to center, take the right leg to the left thigh now, recline pigeon. Hold and breathe. Is there a call for justice that you'd like to make today? So inhale here, exhale, come out of that. Hug your knees in towards your chest for a moment. And then take your shins parallel to your mat and let them fall to the left. Bringing your left hand to your knees, working your knees together if at all possible. Your right arm makes a cactus shape and we look to the right hand. Sulis Minerva is said to help us move in the world whilst balancing the energy of our old wounds. She reminds us that universal karma or justice is an active force and that we do not have to push justice to a point where we start to create personal karma through our own misguided actions or maligned emotions. She helps us move in the world, balancing the energy of our old wounds, and reminds us not to push justice too hard, pushing it to the point that it might push us, in other words, into a misaligned place. Let's come back to center and repeat that twist on the other side. Ask yourself, am I in danger of becoming energetically misaligned through my pursuit of justice or through my good intentions? So inhale here, exhale, come back to center, bringing a block between your thighs, raising your head and shoulders, connecting to your core. Your arms are straight, your palms are down, you're squeezing your thighs into the block. Hold this pose until eventually, inevitably, it will start to burn. Sulis Minerva comes with a little fire so she can be vibrant, burning and energetic. She asks you to look at the action you might take in the pursuit of what is fair. Asking yourself the question, is that action balanced? Take an inhale here, come up a little higher. Exhale, release that. Move your block out of the way, come into bridge pose. Soles of your feet are to the mat. We're lifting the hips as we bring one arm, circling it over the head. The head is centered, the hips are lifting. And as you lower your hips, bring that arm back to your side and turn your head away from it. Stabilize your shoulders as you anchor the arm down. Repeat this on the other side, circling your arm up and over, lifting your hips, centering your head. And as you exhale, hips and the arm come back down as the head turns away. Keep working to alternate sides. Building balance inside of you. This goddess is both fair and just, and And Sulis Minerva knows that the truth will out, with or without you. The truth will out. Do not become that which you oppose. Instead, trust in the forces of karmic law that says what comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. Beautiful. When you're ready, come back to center. Lift your hips in bridge pose once more, but this time let's interlace the fingers ahead of your face, pushing your palms towards the ceiling. As you inhale, push up a little higher with your hips. And as you exhale, push into your hands, keep your chin in and bring your hips down. Inhale, hips come up. Exhale, chin in, hips down, hands push away from you. Repeat this action several times. You might call on Sulis Minerva if you or someone you know has been wronged. Call upon her to take up the mantle of divine justice. When you're ready, come out of that. Roll to your side and then up to all fours. As you inhale, lift your chin off of your chest, cat pose. And as you exhale, bring your chin back in, push back to child's pose. Stabilize your shoulders as you go. So we inhale, cat pose, open the chest, cow pose, open the chest, lift the chin. Exhale. Back to child's pose, chin in, shoulders are stable and parallel. Keep working like this, perhaps calling on Sulis Minerva for the fulfillment of justice against wrongdoing. When you're ready, lovelies, come to all fours. Let's kneel up. So you're standing on your knees. Reach one arm so high that it stretches away from the shoulder socket. And then circle that arm out and around you, back to your sacrum, so your palm is out. The back of your hand is on your sacrum. As you exhale, turn the head away from the arm, bringing the opposite temple, bringing the temple to the floor. So you're turning again away from your arm as you exhale, come down. Inhale, back to center, stretch out of the shoulder socket. Exhale, circle the arm, turn the head away from you, temple to the floor. Both shoulders are parallel as you come down. Keep working in this way now. Call on Sulis Minerva to help you see where your own wounds or good intentions might be creating more karma for you. Ask her to help you step back or look the other way and take stock of situations, remembering that universal karma is coming. Divine justice will prevail. When When you're ready, lovelies, let's press back, downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, come to your knees, set yourself up for a forearm plank. We hold and breathe here. Sulis Minerva comes with fire, so it can be vibrant, burning and energetic. She asks you to look at what balanced action you can take in the pursuit of what is fair. Can you balance in your strength now? Deepen your breath, strengthen your resolve. Pull your belly in, send your tailbone down. Push into your heels, push into your forearms. Breathe deeply in here. And as you exhale, come out of that, meet me in Sphinx pose. Take a moment in your Sphinx to release any felt injustices to Sulis Minerva. Let her wash any embittered parts of you clean again. Clean again. Release the injustice and let go. If only for a few moments in your practice now. And then when you're ready, just push back to all fours and take cat-cow. Coming to center when you're ready, sit to your heels, interlace your fingers the weird way and press your palms skyward. Allow your in-breath to lift your palms incrementally towards the place where your forearms eventually line up with your ears. Let the in-breath take you there, checking that you're not overarching your lower back. Gently engage your belly as you exhale all the way into it and anchor your tailbone. Inhale, let the breath carry the arms. And magnify your trust in karma as a justifying, balancing force. Trust that karma eventually catches up with everyone. Let's release the hands now, bring them into like a scales of justice kind of shape with your palms up. And breathe in a balancing, even breath. We inhale here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come back to downward facing dog when you're ready. From downward facing dog, let's walk the hands back to the feet and gently roll up through your spine. Coming to a standing position, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms as you anchor your tailbone, balancing top and bottom, higher and lower self. Exhale, fold on in. Let's inhale to a halfway rise. Exhale, take your left leg back. You're in a low lunge position here. Interlace your fingers, draw your hands out and away from you, behind yourself, to open your chest and sink into your hips. We use this practice today to magnify our trust in karma as a justifying, balancing, universal force. Trust that karma catches up with everyone. Sometimes you do not need to fight. You only need to wait. Let's wait here for a few more breaths. Beautiful. Release your hands and meet me in plank position. Take a deep inhale in plank, and as you exhale, come down, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Let's inhale cobra and exhale downward facing dog. The left leg is stepping forward, so we lunge, low lunge on the other side. Take the interlace now behind you the weird way. Offer your chest as you allow your hips. Today you can call upon the goddess Sulis Minerva for the fulfillment of justice against any wrongdoing. Releasing your hands when you're ready, back to the mat. Tuck your back toes and spring yourself forward to the top of the mat. Exhale as you fold in here. Inhale as you anchor the tailbone to reach the arms high. Stand up. Exhale, rest for a moment. Let's inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold on in. We inhale to a halfway rise. Exhale, your right leg is coming back into that lunge position now, but we're reaching the arms up as the tail anchors. Your belly is pulling inwards towards your spine, creating some heat here. And you can bring your hands now back to that scales of justice position. Balance your power. Balance your breath. Now bring the right hand to the mat, twist towards your bent knee and reach up high with your left side. You've got the option to bend your back leg and bind here to open your chest. Add a little drama to the practice if the mood takes you. Hold and breathe. release that when you're ready and meet me in plank position. Take a deep inhale in your plank. As you exhale now, let's come down knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sulis Minerva sinks her body into the earth and warms the soil and the waters. The mixture of fire and water brings a certain elemental magic to everything. Sulis was an important ancient Celtic goddess of water who was raised into Roman modern culture. As Minerva too, she is a bit of both. She is a balancing force. Let's take the right leg forward now for that low lunge, lifting the arms. Hold and breathe. And then bring your arms into that scales of justice position and balance your breath. Balance your strength, balance your power. From here we twist and reach high. Hold and breathe. And we can twist and bind. If the mood takes you, if you're feeling dramatic today, use the bind to open your chest. Because in lots of ways that is what justice really is. The quest for justice is can be a massive drama. Or it can have a little bit too much drama in it. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come back to lunge. Tuck your back toes. Bring your hands to the mat as you spring yourself forwards and fold here. Let's inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lovelies, reach the arms. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale to a halfway rise. Exhale, your left leg is coming back. Your back knee stays lifted now as you press up into a high lunge pose. From here, you can ground the back heel down and weave your arms left over right for eagle arms here. Lifting your forearms, keeping your hips and shoulders square to the front of your mat. Maybe taking this into a little bit of a back bend, chest opener here, bound warrior one. The eagle binds us to the higher power. The legs ask us to stand with Sulis Minerva in the knowing that justice will be done. Let's open everything out. Release your arms. Warrior two now. Sink a little lower if you can through your hips. And then windmill yourself back to the mat, plank position. Your next exhale brings you to the floor through chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, or knees, chest, forehead. You can inhale cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sinking your body into the earth, warming the soil and the water. A mixture of fire and water brings a certain special elemental magic. A balancing force, a bit of both. Let's bring the left leg forwards now for high lunge here. We're going to plant the back heel down, weaving the arms this time right over left, I think, or the other way, for a bound warrior one. The eagle binds us to the higher power. The legs ask us to stand with divinity. Magnify the trust in karma as a justifying, balancing force in this world, trusting that karma catches up with everyone. Open this up, warrior two. Sink a little lower if possible through your legs. And then windmill your arms back to the mat. Meet me in plank position. Take a deep inhale in your plank. Exhaling to the mat in whatever way works. Inhale, offer your chest in whatever way works. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your right leg is stepping forwards, pigeon pose here. Hold and breathe and rest a while with Sulis Minerva. Release all injustices to the goddess. Let her wash any embittered parts of you clean again. Just for a few moments in your practice, let go. Let go. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come out of that. Press back to downward facing dog. Coming into three-legged dog with your left leg up. Open your hips. Balancing out that pigeon. Coming back to regular dog now. Your right leg is stepping through. Hang on. Your left leg is stepping through for pigeon on the other side. So Sulis Minerva is said to help us move in the world whilst balancing the energy of our old wounds. She reminds us that universal karma or justice is an active force, and that we do not have to push justice to a point where we start to create personal karma through our misguided actions or misaligned emotions. So in other words, we don't push justice to a point where it starts to push on us and change us too much. So relax in pigeon here and hand the fight over to the higher power, if only for a few moments during this practice. The space this creates will only help your perspectives. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come back to three-legged dog on the other side. Whichever way you went last time, go the other way. Keep the arms square, open the hips. And meet me back in downward facing dog. Take a moment to let go. Go of any anger, any embittered thoughts that you might have been carrying. And bring your right foot forward now, stepping into high lunge pose here. Bringing your hands into prayer position. We're going to twist, hooking your elbow to your outer leg, twisting towards the bent leg. Praying for the space that will help us widen our perspective. And so many injustices in our world, sometimes it can take up so much room inside of us. You just need to let a little bit of that go today with Sulis Minerva. Let's untwist now, bringing the hands to the floor. And from here, straighten your front leg. Ground your back heel down, coming into pyramid pose, squaring the hips and shoulders to the front of your mat. Let's take an inhale here. And an exhale here, preparing to come up when you're ready. Bring yourself up, stand up, keeping the legs as they are. Bringing your hands into reverse prayer behind you or holding your elbows. Take an inhale to offer your heart, and as you exhale, come back into the pose. Sending your heart towards your toes, hold and breathe. Exhale here on your next inhale. Stand on up, turn your feet and take a wide leg forward fold. We can ask Sulis Minerva to release us from the pain of injustice and wrongdoing. In your wide leg fold now, take your left hand to your right outer ankle. So twisting here, but stretch your right arm away from you. So it's like a mishmash pose of wide-legged fold, twisted wide leg fold and downward facing dog. Find the shape, hold and breathe. Taking a new shape, create space that will only help your perspectives. And in this position, you might want to imagine that you're washing any injustices out of your hair. It's like a sacred stream or a sacred well. If you felt a little hot-headed recently, you can dip your head into the earth so it can warm the soil for something new. Let's come out of that when you're ready and just take exactly the same pose on the other side. So I believe it's your right hand to your left outer ankle. You're stretching your left arm away from you. And incidentally, Sulis Minerva has bright orange hair that is created by the mineral deposits within the hot springs. She has the fiery nature in many ways of a stereotypical redhead. And she encourages you to wash away the pain of injustice, lest this changes you into a flaming inferno. So let your head be cooled here, taking a few more breaths in this pose. And then when you're ready, come out of that, coming up to standing when you're ready. Stand and meet me at the top of your mat. Let's inhale, raise the arms, and exhale, fold on in. Inhale to a halfway rise, and exhale back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, coming down to the mat. Inhale, offer your heart in cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Your left leg is stepping now. Come into a high lunge pose here, bringing your hands into prayer. Twist here, hooking your elbow to the opposite outer leg. Asking Sulis Minerva to release us from the pain of injustice. Let's untwist when you're ready, bringing your hands to the floor. Straighten your front leg. Ground your back heel down, come into pyramid pose. Leave the legs as they are. As you come on up to stand, bringing your hands into reverse prayer or hold your elbows. Take an inhale to offer your heart, and as you exhale, come back in, sending your heart towards your toes. The next inhale brings you up to standing, and you turn the feet again for a wide leg forward fold. From here, bring your right hand to your left outer ankle for that twisty, stretchy mishmash. Stretching your left arm away from you in like a downward facing dog position. Hold and breathe. And then let's switch sides, same pose, second side. So your left hand is coming to your outer right ankle now. Coming back to center when you're ready. Bring your hands to your hips. Microbend your knees as you need, if you need to. And on a long, slow inhale, come back to standing. This time meet me at the bottom of your mat. We're going to use the wall as an option, coming into full Garudasana eagle pose. So your left leg is going to wrap around your right, and you're going to slightly bend that supporting leg so you can get more of a wrap. The higher up you can start this wrap-around posture in your thighs, the more likely you are to get the ankle involved in the pose too. You can lean into the wall to support you, or just use the wall for your balance. Bringing your right arm now over left, wrapping the arms. When you're ready, slowly bring your elbows towards your knees and hold and breathe. The eagle binds us to the higher power. The legs ask us to stand with Sulis Minerva, in the knowing that justice will be done. Justice will be done. When you're ready, lovelies, unravel your legs, unravel your arms. Hook your toes with your first two fingers and fold in here. Dipping your head low, washing any injustices out of your hair now. If you felt a little hot-headed recently, dip your head as if dipping it into the earth so it can warm the soil for something new. Release your toes when you're ready. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, long slow inhale brings you back to stand. We repeat Garudasana on the second side. Your right leg is wrapping around your left leg, which is supporting you and slightly bent. Use the wall for balance. Bringing your left arm over your right. Find the pose. When you're ready, slowly bring your elbows towards your knees. The eagle binds us to a higher power, a higher knowing of justice. Divine retribution. Justice will be done. When you're ready, lovelies, release your legs, unravel your arms. And we're going to fold again, but this time bring your hands under your feet. Dip your head. Wash any injustice out of your hair. If you felt a little hot-headed recently, dip your head into the earth so it can warm the soil for something new. Release your hands when you're ready. Bring your hands to your hips. Long, slow inhale brings you back to stand. Separate your feet so you can come into goddess pose against the wall. Using the wall will help you to balance left and right sides more so than perhaps you usually would. Sink as deep as you possibly can, seeing if you can line your knees up with your ankles. Reach your arms high. Hold and breathe. Then when you're ready, bring your arms into that scales position. And we breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Release your legs. Release the pose. Our next pose will be legs up the wall. So you can come to the wall in any way that works. Bringing your legs up the wall when you're ready. Once you get there, completely relax. Let go. Let's imagine, if you will, that you are taking a hot bath in a Roman pool. You are taking a hot bath in a Roman pool. You are taking a hot bath in a Roman pool. You are leaning against the cool stone with your legs stretched ahead of you, bathing in milky water scented with lavender and rose oils. And this Roman bathhouse is lit by flickering candlelight. The warm fire glow bounces off the surfaces of gilded sculptures of the goddess, the eagle, and the symbol of the sun. Everything feels warm. Everything is safe. It is safe to let go. You know that you are now under the protection of Sulis Minerva. Feeling relaxed and at home, you surrender to the soft, sweet waters. Closing your eyes, allow yourself to drift. Somewhere between awake and asleep, between fire and water, you sense the presence of a tall, flame-haired woman. Her robes are a milky grey-green, reminiscent of spring water, and her hair a bright orange, coloured by mineral deposits within the hot springs. You relax now with the fire and the water. The baths seem to glow brighter and your skin is warmed a little more. Let go, breathes the voice of the goddess. Let go your anger. You feel your body heat up, beginning to perspire, beginning the process of releasing chemical toxicity that comes from carrying angry thoughts. Again, you hear the goddess. Let go your anger. Relaxing into the fire and water, you let go. The goddess speaks. In the Roman bathhouses, people would leave their petitions for justice. These pleas were written upon what they would call a curse scroll. Thankfully, I never tasked myself with reading these unhappy scriptures. Instead, I took the bitterness from my people during the sacred bath. Softly and gently, I teased the pain away. And eventually, peace would fall upon whomever I was with. From here, my role was to hand the injustices into the ethers, to be taken by great eagles up to the heaven worlds and placed upon the wheels of divine retribution or cause and effect, something that is widely known today as karma. In my bathhouse, you can let go and trust in the process of divine retribution. Know that we reap what we sow. Nothing is forgotten. Everything is counted and accounted for. It is trusted that people do not need to be specific with the allocation of justice. Rather, they give it to the gods. Let go of your anger now and be cleansed. Give yourself to the water and allow a new balance to pervade your perspectives. Everything is in hand. Justice will prevail. Give it to the gods. Let go. And if you can while you bathe, let yourself forget it. Drift and let go. Gently now, your awareness returns to the bathhouse. Lit by flickering candlelight, a fire glow bouncing off of the surfaces of gilded sculptures of Sulis Minerva. You notice that the water now is an orange speckled aquamarine colour, as if the goddess has dissolved herself into the water. She is all around you now. And you start to deepen your breath. And in your own time, slowly and gently, bring yourself out of the pose. Take your time. We meet in Sukhasana, cross-leg position. Keep your eyes closed if you like. Keep yourself inside the bathhouse of Sulis Minerva. We take a twist here in cross-leg position, just wringing out any last remnants of injustice, the chemical toxicity this can create inside of the body. Give it to the goddess. Coming back to center when you're ready, twist the other way. Come back to center when you're ready, switch the cross of your legs and come back into that twist. Whichever way you like. Stay your awareness inside the bathhouse, orange speckled aquamarine colour all around you as you deepen the breath. Breathing out, squeezing a little deeper into the tummy. Coming back to center when you're ready and go the other way. Feel yourself completely cleansed. Coming back to center when you're ready. Meet me in child's pose, diving into the waters of Sulis Minerva. Diving into the orange, speckled aquamarine colour of the goddess. She is all around you as you deepen the breath. And when you're ready, with as little fuss as possible, we come into Shavasana, making sure you'll be warm enough for the next 10 minutes or so. Let yourself drift, floating on the water of the hot bath. Water that is scented with lavender and rose oils. This ancient and sacred bathhouse is lit by flickering candlelight, and it is just you and the goddess. Warm fire glow bounces off the surfaces of gilded sculptures of Sulis Minerva, the eagle and the symbol of the sun. Everything is warm. As you are under the protection of Sulis Minerva, you are relaxed. You are at home. As you surrender to the soft, sweet, sacred waters, allow yourself to drift. Somewhere between awake and asleep, or fire and water. Letting go and letting God, letting go and letting the goddess, floating on orange speckled aquamarine. Trust in the power of cause and effect. Drift in the water and let Sulis Minerva work her magic. Let go. Relax. Relax. Gently start to deepen your breath. Sensing the orange speckled aquamarine colour of Sulis Minerva all around you. Like a flickering candlelight as you move your fingers and toes. And take whatever stretch your body needs. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. Move a little side to side, massage your hips. Gently rolling to one side. Take a moment to bring anything back with you that was relevant for you today. Coming to seated position, coming out of the bathhouse. And bringing your hands to your heart. With gratitude to Sulis Minerva, who releases us from the pain of injustice. With gratitude to you for your practice today, and so much love. Namaste.